Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is my update on ImOnANoBuy. This idea was created by Amber F, who's a fellow YouTuber, and I'll go ahead and I'll link her below in the description box. Last month, or when I first started it, which was for February, a lot of people are going on a full year no buy. Some people have just rules where they're gonna buy maybe, or they're on a no buy for no eyeshadow, but they're allowed to buy other items. Other people are doing like a low buy where they're just allowing themselves a certain amount of money, I guess, per month, and that's all they can spend on makeup or cosmetics or stuff for that month. There's just different variations of doing it. The way that I did it for February, because I'm new to this is the first time I was doing it, so I'm like, I don't want to, commit myself to a whole year, without seeing how I'm able to do, especially because I love to obviously buy makeup. So I just said that I'll go ahead and do it for the month of February with buying absolutely nothing and to see how I do. So I started off awesome. For the first, I think it was like week and a half or whatever, I did excellent. And I actually went away, I think I put in one of my videos, me and my husband went away to Vegas for like 4 days, and if you're in Vegas, or if you've been there, on the Strip, they have like, I think it's called the Mile Shopping Center or something like that. But anyway, there's like 2 gigantic Sephora stores there. And, we go into a hotel that's like right there. I think it's by Planet Hollywood is where one of them is. But anyway, we passed by both of them at some point during the 4 days we were there, and my husband's looking at me, he's like, do you want to go in? I'm like, nope. I'm like, I don't even want to go in. I said, because I know they'll probably buy something. I said, so no. I said, I don't even want to go in. I said, let's just, keep going and stuff like that. Meanwhile, as I'm like peeking through the store, I mean, I've seen the Sephora that I've been in there before. It's just a huge Sephora. It's definitely it's bigger than the one that I have by me. It's ginormous. And so I was very proud of myself. I really was, because I'm like, oh, well, I'm on vacation. But I'm like, no, I can't. I gotta stay strong. So I didn't. And so I came home, and like I posted in another video, my sister had come in for Valentine's Day weekend with her kids. She left on a Sunday, and literally I took a couple hour nap. I woke up and I was really sick. I got sick. I was sick basically for a full week. So with that week, I basically caught up on videos and stuff like that, watching everyone's videos, because I had missed out on 4 days. And oh my gosh, being away just for 4 days, there's a lot to catch up on when you're watching, everyone's videos. So I'm glad in that way that I sort of had that time and everything, because there's really nothing else to do. I was so tired of obviously laying down, so I'm like, all right, let me catch up on videos. So I started watching videos, and I shouldn't have watched probably certain videos, but they were hauls. And so I'm like, so I was making a list, because I think it was Cherise, Pretty Pistol 86. She had commented, or she commented to me saying something like, we'll make a list and stuff like that of items that a wish list basically. So that, when you have the urge to buy something, just look at your list or whatever, just write it down on the list. So, and I did. I was making a list and everything like that, but oh my gosh, I don't know, I must have just been having a very bad day, because I went online shopping. And I only did it for a day, so it's like I slipped up for a day, but I did a lot of damage that day. I hit Sephora, Ulta, BH Cosmetics, ColourPop. So yeah, I did a lot of damage that day. So obviously I was, upset at myself, because I'm like, Cherise, it was only for 28 days. You could have done it and everything, but I'm blaming on me being sick. I'm on the computer and everything. I'm making a list, so then I'm on Sephora and Ulta and looking at the sales and obviously all the new stuff that had come out and stuff like that. So yeah, but then after that day, I have not purchased anything else. So I basically had a slip up on one day, but that day, like I said, I did a lot of shopping. And I was actually going to do a haul. And I'm also saying too, I'm like, well, those are like my early birthday gifts because my birthday is March 2nd. So I'm like, I'm purchasing stuff for my birthday. But I should have waited until March because I said I would do it for February. So with that being said, my thoughts on a no-buy. It's hard. It was easier when I wasn't sick than when I was sick because obviously you're not feeling good. There's not so much you can do. There's only so much sleeping and resting and whatever. And so I was on the computer a lot and stuff, and that probably is what did me in because I shouldn't have looked at certain videos to obviously tempt me into certain, you know, the products. And so, so the first, like I said, week and a half, I mean, it was a little hard, but it was honestly easier than what I thought it was going to be. So what I've come up with is I'm going to, for the rest of the year, I'm going to go on a low buy. I'm going to put myself on a monthly budget, and that's all I have. So obviously I can use it per month, or I could go ahead and, you know, put it to the next month if I want. Obviously, you know, if I have a list of things I know is going to be exceed the amount that I have per month, then I'll go ahead and I'll save it up and then, you know, do it that way. Because for me, just to say I'm going to go on a no-buy for the rest of the year, I can't. I mean, like I said, I just know myself right now. I can't. I'm going to buy, and I want to buy things. I want to be able to try new things, even like drugstore things and new items that come out, and, you know, show you guys and stuff like that, which I know I have to really start doing. I don't do a lot of reviews and demos, and I'm just so caught up in all these other projects that I'm doing. But I do want to start doing that. And I made a list of all of everyone's suggestions when I did my Valentine's giveaway, which thanks again for all your suggestions and comments. But I made a list of those, and I do want to go ahead and make videos and just check them off, you know, as I go ahead and do those. So I will start incorporating those suggestions shortly. I am going to go on a low buy. I'm not sure of the amount yet, and that's maybe something, maybe I'll post in the comments like later on after I post the video when I decide what it's going to be. But I just, you know, it's just a lot, and it is the truth. I mean, when you really look at all the stuff that you have, I mean, like, I think Amber, I believe, I don't know who, I want to say Amber started it too, the Shop Your Stash. I think that she did, and if she's not, and somebody else did, I'm sorry. I just saw it from her first, though. But, it's the truth that when you really seriously take the time to look at all of the colors that you have for, like, eyeshadows, it's pretty much guaranteed that you have something else like that in your collection instead of buying, you know, a new thing. I mean, my thing is if something comes out that it's a different kind of a formula and stuff like that, then yeah, that's something I want to have. But if it's the same, like, you know, satin finish and it's the same purple, you know, and everything like that, I don't need to buy a new satin purple. I have tons of them. I was just looking in some of my palettes before, and I'm such an eye palette. I love eye palettes. Eyeshadow palettes, but I was looking at some of them because I was trying to figure out what I wanted, the palette that I wanted to use for the month of March. And so I was looking at some of my Tarte palettes, and I opened it up. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, I didn't even know I had this in here. And it was basically two full size of the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And I had the sample. I have another backup of the sample. But this was on my list to go ahead and buy a full size of because I really, you know, enjoyed this mascara. And I said, thank God that I looked because, you know, I would have spent the money on that, and I already have two full sizes that came in. It was like a holiday palette. So, you know, you just need to spend the time to really look through your things, and that's what I really need. I just need time to basically do like a declutter or not a reorganization, but like a declutter to see everything that I have. And so that's something I'm going to be working on too. And if it's something that you're interested in me filming, you know, let me know, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, so that's my plan for right now. Like I said, I was so proud of myself at the beginning, and then when I did that day of shopping, I was like, oh, you just ruined up the last week and a half that you did great. You know, I can understand if it was just I bought one thing or two things, but I didn't. I did a big shopping. So yeah, so that's it. If any of you guys are doing the ImOnANoBuy or a low buy or whatever, or if you want to start doing one, please use the hashtag ImOnANoBuy so that we can go ahead and obviously, you know, find you guys and stuff like that. I'll put it on your video and like also Instagram if you're on Instagram. But if you're doing these videos and I haven't watched you yet, please link it down below for me in the comments so I can go ahead and check out your video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm seeing some new subscribers out there, some new friends, so I appreciate that. And I think that is it. So yes, that is my that's my update. So we'll just hopefully do better in March and keep going from there. So yes, it's all a learning experience. So as much as I try to, as much as I get annoyed at myself or I get mad, I said, well, I did better than I normally would have done, so, whatever. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and check me out on Instagram and Twitter too. And that is it. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and a blessed one. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.